Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been sort of a long time since I've been on here, but anyway, today I wanted to come on here and do just a little simple, very simple holiday look. I mean, you can just even wear this on a regular day if you want it. We're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette through these little holiday looks. I'll probably do either maybe like 2 more of these. But this palette is just so pretty. Sorry, that's my phone. Let me put that on silent so we don't hear that. It's just a very pretty neutral palette. There goes the brush. I'm like off my game today. But anyway, it's got like this pop of a coral color that's super pretty. I may use that in one of the looks, I don't know yet, but I just thought all these colors very neutral, very there's a lot of like satiny kind of shimmery shades in there that would be really pretty for the holiday season. So I just thought this palette would be perfect for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've already like put my foundation on, set my foundation, did my brows and all that good stuff. Today I'm just like not on top of it today. So today I use my Clinique Acne Solutions liquid makeup. I have to say, this is like my favorite liquid makeup. I do love the CC Plus, the matte one from It Cosmetics. I do love that one, like just on a regular basis, just because it's so easy and it does really stay matte and keeps me less oil-free throughout the day. I'm super oily, so I'm gonna get oily anyway. And then for concealer, under eye concealer, and just kind of highlighting in certain areas, I use the Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. Next to the Shape Tape, it's like my favorite concealer because it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay. It's not gonna like I find it also kind of helps me keep my oil under control in like this area, because that's kind of where I put it, around like my nose, and I put it basically in my T-zone, like kind of a highlight area, but I do want to keep that semi-matte. I don't like a complete matte look. I like a little bit of a glow, but yeah, this is like my favorite next to the Shape Tape. So that's what I use today. Sorry, I'm gonna pull in my mirror a little closer. I'm gonna pull y'all in just a little closer. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it very simple. So I'm even gonna use the brush that came with the palette, just because I've heard so many good things about Anastasia Beverly Hills brushes, like the ones that come in the palette. So we're gonna give it a whirl today. So I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna pop on all over my lid. I'm gonna start with this fresh color right here. It's just kind of creamy, opaque color, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid and kind of up into the brow bone, kind of meet the brow bone. I've already highlighted my brow bone a little bit with I used my It Girl palette. I'm really loving using this palette right here, but I use the Superhero, this right here, the eye foundation or whatever it's called, to kind of highlight my under eye. But yeah, we're going to use this fresh and kind of put it all over the lid and then blend it up to the brow bone. And it's just a fleshy, opaque cream color. So it's not too white. It's not going to give too much of a white contrast, is what I like about it. And then I'm going to go down to Twig right here. This has been like the most versatile color in the palette for me. I use it a lot in the crease. So we're going to do that with the fluffier side of the brush. We're just going to sweep it in our crease area. Just some sweeping motions, and then I'm going to go in with some circular blending motions. So it's just the perfect kind of transition shade, perfect for the crease. I've even worn this on its own, like all over my lid, just for sort of a soft look with a liner. So you could do that. You can do so much with this palette. I absolutely love it. I don't have any other of her palettes. I picked this one. It's the newer one. I picked this one because of the colors in it. I just thought they were just so pretty and versatile. Could be used on a daily basis, or I mean, all the pretty shimmery shades, and vamp it up a little bit. And you just blend that out as much as you want to. I like to take it down onto the lid just a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the brush and I'm gonna tap into this slate color right here, sort of like a light gray. And I'm just gonna put that kind of all over my lid. I'm just kind of tapping it. It's very, these shades are very pigmented, so be careful with how much you put on your brush. And I'm gonna flip back over to the other side and blend that out into my crease color. Very, very simple so far. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? We had a great Thanksgiving. My girlfriends and I went to Houston, one of them being my sister-in-law. Debbie was supposed to come, but she wasn't feeling well, so she didn't get to come, so we did miss her. But my good friend Layla and I and my sister-in-law Cassie went. I'm going to go back into to Twig right here with just like a fluffy, no, this isn't the one I wanted to do, just like a flat brush. It's almost like a liner brush, but it's not slanted. It's just a flat brush. And I'm going to tap the tip of it in there, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my fluffier brush. It's just a little, a small fluffy brush, and kind of blend it out. And bring it down a little bit. So I'm going to go back to my little Anastasia brush and dip the tip of this little short kind of shader side into the black shade called Noir. And that is going to be our liner. And I'm just going to lightly try to get it as tight to my lash line as possible. And just kind of use, just kind of blending it out a little bit using some little blending short strokes. Just to kind of add that look of a liner, but we're not going to use a liner today. Like I said, keeping it simple. And we are going to use some lashes coming up. You know, I do have a tutorial I want to use with lashes that doesn't require much of an eye look, so that's going to be coming up. So I'm just kind of blending that sort of upward a little bit just to give like a liner effect, and just kind of keep tapping your brush in there and get it however you want it to look, however dark you want it. And just keep blending and adding until you feel like you got like the liner look that you want. And I'm just going to kind of blend it upward. Blend it into that gray color that we did. Alright, once that's done, I think just to kind of add a little bit, just to kind of connect these lines right here, I'm going to go back with my little fluffy brush and dip into Twig and just kind of connect the black with the Twig right here, just to kind of make it blend a little bit better. And that's just my preference. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. But I like it when it's blended a little bit better. Alright, so just to add a little bit of a holiday glam to it, I'm going to take this shade called Cyborg. It's like a silver, very shiny silver. I'm going to take just a flat shader brush and kind of dig in there. You can even, if you want to make it even more poppy, take your MAC Fix Plus or whatever sort of setting spray you have and spray your brush, and then tap into the color, and that'll kind of give you a more intense look. But we're going to try it first without doing that. And I'm just popping that in the middle, right in the middle. You see it's already pigmented, so you really don't need to, but if you want to make it pop just a little bit more, just spray your brush. And I'm going to go back with my fluffy side and just lightly blend that into the crease. And just kind of work with it. However intensity you want it, just kind of keep piling it on, or make it softer, however you want it. Or you can even leave it like this if you wanted. This is a very pretty look, a very pretty holiday look. I'm just gonna add a little, I just like adding a little bit of the glitter glam to it just for the holidays. And of course, you can add lashes to this. You can vamp it up as much as you want. And I'm gonna take a brush and just kind of blend it a little bit. If you want, you can either even wipe off your brush a little bit. I keep a towel in my lap just to kind of wipe my brushes a little bit and just kind of blend that out to your desire. So yeah, that is basically the eye look, y'all. So we're gonna put on some mascara and do our cheeks. My mascara combo this recently has been the Benefits They're Real and the Dior Show mascara, and of course my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. And like I said, you can add lashes to this however much you want to glam it up or glam it down. I like to comb my lashes out first because they can get a little unruly. And I usually start with my Benefits They're Real or the roller lash, either one, but I haven't used the Benefits They're Real in so long, and I know I remember loving it so much. So I decided to get it. I got my roller lash too, waiting, but I wanted to use this for a while just to see how it compares. They're both very good. For my second coat, I'm going to use my Dior Show, and this is just a big fluffy brush. I just like how it kind of fans out my lashes and adds a little bit of volume. And then my Bottom Lash Mascara. Try not to make funny faces, but I can't help it. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, zoomed y'all back out a little bit. So that's the eye look, y'all. Very, very simple, very pretty for the holidays, any holiday parties you might have. For blush, I'm gonna keep it simple since I did use like just a pop of like a shiny, glittery kind of shade up there. I'm just gonna keep my blush very neutral. For that, I either like to use the It's Bye Bye Pores blush in Naturally Pretty, which is just a naturally pretty sort of pink. It almost also has like a peachy pink to it. So I don't really want a peachy pink. I kind of just want to keep it as neutral as possible. So for that, I'm going to be using my Tarte. Is this Tarte? Yeah. The Tarte, I think these are called the 12-hour, yeah, Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. This is just a little sample, but they do have this shade. It's called Party. It's one of my absolute favorite neutral shades. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. Just keep everything neutral because I am going to use a darker lip. But if you want to, you can definitely just go with a neutral lip for this look because the eye look that we did is definitely enough to, but I just want to use, just for the holiday, I just want to use a bright lip. Or not really bright, it's just a darker lip. So you see how pretty that is? Just a very natural, sort of like a tan pink. It's my absolute favorite blush. I say that about everything. I just realized that. I was like, you say that about everything, but I really do love everything I use. And for my little bit of glow before we pop on our lip, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. And I think for this we're going to use, I think I'm going to go with Marshmallow. I'm going to do that. And just to kind of maybe lighten it up. Now, I don't want to add too much like gold or anything like that. So we're going to keep it light. And I'm going to do just a little bit on my cheekbones. And pop it on my nose a little bit and Cupid's bow. I learned you do have to be careful with these highlighting powders because man, if you like, you can like really like bling yourself out with this, which is good, which is really good, but I don't want to make myself look like greasy or anything. I am going to take just a little fluffy eyeshadow brush and kind of pop that in my inner corner a little bit. Alright, for lips, we're going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I've really been liking these. They will absolutely stay on your lips. But the only thing about them, they do kind of feather out a little bit. And it's hard to like take just a, like a lip balm and kind of blend it out because they are on there. I'm talking on there. So I kind of like to keep my lips with a little moisturizer on it. I did use my Sarah Happ, the Lip Expert, what is this, Plump and Prime, because it has a little bit of a moisturizer to it. But I also kind of topped a little bit of a lip balm. I mean, and not much at all because I want this to be matte. But yeah, but because it will dry out your lips like pretty well. But this shade is called Ruler, and it's just a very pretty like burgundy, and I thought it would just add a little something to this holiday look, but you can definitely keep it neutral. Bring my mirror in just a little bit. To even out the lines, especially with a dark lip liner, a dark lip like this, I like to take a lip liner and just kind of smooth out the edges a little bit. I don't have a red that'll match. Well, this one might match. Yeah, I'll try this one. This is from Bite Beauty, and this is the color, there's no name, it just says 034. But it's like, it looks like a pinky red, so it might match very well for this. But if I didn't have this, I would use the MAC Whirl, just a little bit, just to kind of clean up the lip area. It starts to dry fairly quickly, the lipstick, so it does feel dry. It's super dry, but they just last, and I just love them. I don't know, I love the way they look, that matte look. Alright, so that is my #1 simple holiday look for y'all for the holidays this season. Super excited how this came out. I kind of played around with it the other day, but this actually came out way better than it had the first time. So I'm super excited about that. But yes, look into this palette, y'all. It's like, it's It's so good. I mean, the colors are just, I mean, if you're a neutral girl like me, this is the perfect palette for you. And then it's got that pop of like this corally pink. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to do something with it. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this look. Love the way it came out. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will have everything that I use linked down below. And yeah, that's it. I hope y'all are having a wonderful holiday season so far. And I will see y'all in my next video. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye, y'all.